So today I'm going to be walking through now what the supervisor experience is when they're monitoring and trying to help a customer service agent over voice. So supervisors definitely have their hands full at their jobs, and one of the capabilities that they do as part of their day-to-day is making sure that calls that need their attention are something that they can give their attention to. And we'll see how the omnichannel or customer service voice feature helps them detect those sort of those calls, as well as they'll be able to monitor calls before taking action. So when a call is, when they're trying to go through different calls to see which ones need their attention, they can listen to it without interrupting either the agent or the customer. And then you'll see a capability on how they can actually take action when they need to. So for this demo, let me kind of show you how my screen looks like right now. On the left, with the gray headers, this is the agent. So it's me, Cos, the agent, who's going to be taking a customer call. And on the right, with the blue headers, is my supervisor, Thomas Anderson. And you'll see his experience as well as mine. I'll be switching between the two screens, so keep in mind blue is for the supervisor, gray is for the agent. So let's start with the agent first. In my hand, I have my phone call, and my phone, I'm going to actually make a call that should be received by, just make sure my presence is set correctly. Yeah, don't disturb, is received by the agent. So I'm making the call right now.
Welcome to Consultation Insurance. In just a few words, can you tell me how we can help you today?
Talk to agent.
Let me connect you to an insurance agent.
So as an agent, I see the call coming in from Carla Yates. Hi, Carla. How can I help you today? Hi, Cos. I'm trying to renew my home insurance. Okay, so here we have the call going. You see the transcription. I've put myself on mute here. But now this is where I'm going to switch over to the supervisor experience to see what they see. So here's blue for supervisor. So under the omnichannel ongoing conversation dashboard for a supervisor, this is one of the second tabs that opens up. But then it's also available as one of the tabs, one of the dashboards under the list of dashboards here. They actually see this call right now. This is the call with me for Consultation Insurance, and the caller is Carla. So let's see what happens when there's a negative sentiment event, because this is usually what customers are, when supervisors are interested, and see what's happening. So the top one is our call here. Hi, I'm disappointed in the service I've received so far. It's been frustrating to get an answer. There you go. So the sentiments turn negative here. And if you look at the supervisor experience, the sentiment has turned negative. So here I know that as a supervisor, I want to take action. So I can select a record, call record here, and I can hit monitor. There you go. So now I'm actually a hidden participant on this call. So if I look at what the agent sees, the agent hasn't seen a difference to their screen at all. They think they're still talking to Carla. There are no system messages here. But as a supervisor, I can actually hear the conversation that Carla and Cos are having, as well as any of the system events and the live transcription that's going on between them. I can change my device's speaker settings if there's anything I'm not hearing correctly. But this is the monitoring stage of a conversation. Now the supervisor can either keep listening in, decide that, hey, this is not something that needs attention. They can hit X and go back to kind of a different call. Or in this scenario, this is something that they need to pay attention to and step in. So now they actually, when they hit join call, they reveal themselves as a participant to the call. So let's see join happen. So I'm going to open up the session here. Now the supervisor has joined the call. They see call controls show up. They are able to mute, put the customer on hold, control recording or leave the call. So these are elevated permissions that are more than other secondary agents have. And if we look at the agent experience, they also know that there is Thomas has been added to the call, and they can see them in the participant list. So one of the new features that we're excited about is the side console chat. So now, the supervisor has the option of either actually talking to the customer. So they can unmute and actually say, hey, Carla, let me step in, or put the customer on hold and talk to Cos, separately. Or they can still be a participant in the conversation, but be only a chat participant. So as Thomas, I can say, hey, Cos, is there anything I could help with? The customer sentiment seems low. And this is well, here the agent is receiving the message as an agent, great for agent. Sees a message from the supervisor, it's a private message, and they can sort of reply back, no, all's good right now. Thanks for checking. So here you see kind of the different modes the supervisor and the agent have. Now they're in that consult. It can either be over chat, or if I decide to unmute, I can actually be part of the call. All right. So let me kind of minimize this for now. So at the end of this, depending whatever the supervisor does, they can leave the call, and that would actually. So I'm going to leave the call here, and they see, that session is closed as well as the participant. So the list has reflected, and once they're done, they can actually then close out of the conversation. So here's you see Thomas Anderson has left the call. So in this, you saw both, the monitoring piece where the supervisor can silently monitor the call, and then you saw the barge piece, which is actually forcefully adding themselves to the conversation so that they can either talk to the customer, talk to the agent, or just chat with the agent on the side.